Check it out, guys. She did it.
Good morning. Oh, it's Tuesday morning. It's 6. We got up. Yeah, it's 6:25. We're getting ready to leave to the hospital. Leave to go to the hospital. And looks like traffic's pretty bad because we don't usually go in at traffic hour. But we're gonna do this. And I'm feeling conquery and I'm feeling like we're gonna do this.
We're gonna do it, yeah.
And if you're new around here, we're going to the hospital to get a nasojejunal tube put in, which is basically a feeding tube that goes from my nose, down my esophagus, past my stomach, and into my jejunum, which is your small intestine. Here we go.
Let your word be louder than my fears. Speak to the void when I can't see. Lift up my head in every valley. Let your joy be greater than my grief.
We've got our new song, Set My Heart on You. Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Set My Heart.
Set My Heart by Vertical Church Band. We're loving that song, and we woke up and put that on because we knew we weren't going to want to get out of bed. And then we're blaring it in the car because we're setting our hearts on Jesus, and we're determined to conquer whatever this day holds. And I did bring an extra change of clothes because if you'll remember from about a week and a half ago, the first placement was little less than dry. So is that a good way to describe it, or?
She puked all over the place.
Yeah. But I also remembered that in fluoroscopy they're probably going to have me in a gown, so maybe I'll just puke on their gown and then put my fresh clothes on. So whatever. Either way, we are covered. We've got it covered. And we need to cut my little what's it called, dressing to the right shape before they stick one on, and we'll do that probably when, yeah, because Peter cut it last time, so he can't do that while we're driving, so maybe when we get there. Ooh la la.
Oh, because you love me.
Nothing better
than your love.
I always get those words wrong. And I was even trying. And we are almost at the hospital. Seriously, good job.
Thank you, thank you. Oh.
You're not tired at all, are you?
Not at all.
Me neither.
We just made thousands of people yawn.
My bad. Peter's phone is still in the car, so he ran back to the car to get that. And here we are. Okay, Peter's back. Woohoo.
Woohoo.
And now he's cutting my tegaderm.
Okay, let's see your
And
face.
they said just, I don't need to wear a gown or anything. They also said I'll be laying on my back. And I was like, so what happens when I throw up? Am I gonna gag and like choke or what? And they're like, no, we'll lay you on your right side. Okay. See how that goes.
I think it'll work.
Oh, it's gonna work so well. I'm feeling like this is gonna be awesome. So awesome. Right?
Yep.
Was your phone sitting there? In the car?
It was down in the cup holder.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have Ollie at the end of my bed to wiggle my feet on.
Yeah. You can wiggle them wherever you want.
I can wiggle my feet wherever I please.
Mm-hmm.
Here at Fluoroscopy, you may wiggle your feet wherever you please. Ta-da! So, you ready?
We're ready? Yep. Go for
Okay.
it. If you're ready, we're ready.
Okay,
You got it.
come closer.
Okay.
I've got a nemesis space in here too. And wait, we're gonna do a demo on first.
Okay, I'll put this in.
Alright, good? Okay, go.
Oh, yeah.
And we're just going to bring this camera over to you, okay?
Swallowing.
Okay. Great. You're doing great.
Good job.
So that's, you know, I think that's sort of how it goes.
Alright, so that attempt did not work, and so you can see the tube is down into her stomach, but they need it to go into her small
I
intestine.
guess technically I have a G tube right
You
now.
have a NG tube right now, but
Oh.
not where hopefully.
Weird in my throat. It feels like it was like making a rug burn.
No.
And the way they do it, they don't have you drink anything. They're like,
Yeah.
swallow. I'm like, I'm dry.
Yeah. You did
Seriously?
really good, but obviously not pleasant. So they called interventional radiology, and they're gonna come. I don't know what they do differently, but hopefully maybe we can get this one to work.
I hope so. Oh, it's doing a weird thing.
Yeah.
Do what you think you can't do.
Do what you think you can't do. Uh-huh. Good job. Check it out, guys. She did it. Interventional radiology came. We didn't film just because we were trying to get it in and get it done, and he was great, and it took a little while, but
A long time.
Yep.
It's really bad.
but
It felt like a rug burn in my up here.
yeah.
And then
Well,
they're
there's
like,
a
swallow,
lot of-
swallow, swallow. Then they go, oh, your stomach's full of gas.
Mm-hmm.
Could it be because I just swallowed like 8 gallons of air? That couldn't be the reason.
All right, good job, hun.
Oh, man.
Let's get out of here.
Alrighty, we are on our way back. I'm feeling,
What are you feeling?
it hurts, but it's okay. I'm really glad it's over, and I'm trying to like get my mind off of it. I think last time, it kind of makes my nose run, so I kind of, sometimes I just shove a tissue up there. It's really attractive. Last time they placed the NJ, I was medicated with a medication to like help me relax. And so, although it didn't make the NJ process easier, like obviously it was still hard, afterward I just kind of slept and I was really out of it. I was just like kind of out of it. So today I wasn't out of it, so afterward I was like, that was not right. Why did we try so many times before we called the guy who knew what he was doing? Like, why? Like, I was so with it. But anyway, everybody was nice, but niceness doesn't always mean you should just put up with, I don't know, I'm like crossing into be your own advocate mode, because now I know I have a tricky placement. 2 people tried, they couldn't get it. Then they called the interventional radiologist, he couldn't get it. He pulled out the guide wire, he put in a stiffer guide wire, that was comfortable, and then he was able to, then he put contrast through, then he was able to get it, but holy moly, really not comfortable. You know what was funny? When we were standing there vlogging right by the elevator, this woman, right when we put the camera down, she goes, I feel like I'm meeting a celebrity. We were like, what? And she was like, I've seen your videos. She works at the hospital. We were like, oh my gosh. And she like just made me smile. And it was just fun to meet her. So, yeah, we're just going to make the rest of the day less gaggy and
my second cup of fuel, and we're gonna get Mary some fuel here soon.
And I no longer can have caffeinated coffee. We've discovered this. Remember that day we left the hospital and I told you I was super jittery? It was because I had caffeinated coffee for the first time since starting my steroid inhalers. It's not good. So now I drink decaf. But I'm excited to get some fuel pumping in my body and help this body fight.
Yeah. Cheers.
Double time.
Alright, time to hook up. We have a few errands to run, so we decided not to leave the car, and we're gonna get Mary.
Weird. Oh, that's funny.
Get Mary hooked up.
I was like, why is there air in there? It's because one of the ports is open. Whoa, buddy.
Fuel up with your enzymes.
Cool. Guess what? We decided to have a date.
Yeah.
Food going in this hole, food going in this hole. I started feeling nauseous in the car, and I'm hoping that as we sit here, it's gonna get better. I got this tied up, hopefully that works. I don't know, whatever. And we're gonna eat. Delicious. Before I forget, I wanted to say Peter is getting incredible at reading my pretend sign language. I know a teeny bit of ASL, American Sign Language, and then I make up the rest. And during when they replaced me in the NJ, I wanted to know how Oliver was doing because they wanted him to be across the room because of the radiology, the radiation. And I was like, he's trying to be with me. And they were like, well, he needs to be across the room. So I had him lay down on a towel across the room, but the moment I started yapping, he was immediately by my side, rightly so. So, which was totally fine. They felt bad that they didn't have a lead jacket to put on him, but anyway, all of that to say, while it was happening, I couldn't talk, but I was signing to Peter, how is Oliver? And I really was just like, I don't know, I tried an O and then okay.
Yeah.
Is Oliver okay?
Yeah.
But I didn't know if you got that.
Yeah, I got
so then
it.
I did this. Because the sign for dog is patting on your leg or to do
I got the okay, and I figured you were asking about Oliver.
And then the second thing was,
at one point the tube was curling in her throat while they were putting it down, and she went like this or something. I don't know.
I think I went, and
I was
Peter
like,
goes,
it's curling in her throat.
it's making an S curve in her throat.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, he is amazing. So.
Anyways, she just said that because I was up there. We love the Jimmy John's bread, and she was signing to me that
I was signing.
Yeah.
I was making my own stuff up.
We were communicating from across the restaurant.
Yes, there you go. And he got it.
Yep.
Maybe, we've been married for 6 years and we're starting to get into that across the room communication. Maybe in a few more years we'll just be able to look at each other and be like, this is...
Alright guys, we are home and I'm making some dinner for us. I'm gonna make some fried rice. We made some rice in the rice maker, and I did some carrots and peas, and I'm gonna throw some corn in there and do some, I don't think we have soy sauce, so we're gonna use coconut aminos instead and fry it up together and have some dinner.
I am getting some t-shirts ready.
Yeah. This is how we make them. The machine prints them, and then we
It comes in a huge strip, and then we cut them out, trim them up, and now
Ollie and his big squeaky back there. Oh, you showing off for the vlog? He's like, I know there's a lot of dogs out there listening to this. Okay, so that's how we make them.
It's 7:30 and we both want to go to sleep.
Yeah. We're both tired from our early morning, and it's kind of a adrenaline kind of thing when
I
you're
was so tense.
for both of us. Yeah.
I was like, well, my whole body was
Yeah.
like in warning mode,
Yeah.
I guess. That's the
Warning,
right-
warning. They're gonna stick
Warning.
an object
Well,
in your
they are
nose.
sticking an object down. Now they're
Yeah.
pulling it out. Now they're shoving it back down.
It was a lot of pulling the tube in and out and readjusting
And lots of rug burn in my throat.
or NJ tube burn.
Yeah, it wasn't a rug in my throat. Anyway, I'm just doing my thing.
Doing your thing, getting fueled up.
Keeping my mind off things. Are you ready to go outside?
Do you go play in the snow?
Oh, buddy.
Do-
Can you take the camera out so I can see what it looks like
Oh
out there?
yeah. All right, sounds good. What's your review of your backpack you got?
Oh, it's perfect.
Yeah.
I'm not using it at the moment, but
Yeah. When we were out today,
it
it was a
perfect.
good backpack.
Yeah, it was really
Nice
good.
and slimline.
Plus, when I'm around the house, I can hang it on the doorknob or on the kitchen counter or cabinet, and it's great.
Let's go play in the snow. Ready? Do you like the snow? Is this so nice? Is this so nice? Wanna go run, run, run? Let's go run. Ready? Okay, ready? Good boy. Okay, here we go. You, my friend, are very cute. Ready? Good boy.
Don't judge me. Pardon me.
What a day. You got your NJ
Stay in there.
placed.
Stay in there.
You keep telling it to stay, and
I hope it listens.
but so far
Thanks.
so good.
For coming on this day.
And thank you guys for cheering for us. We're cheering for you.
Yes,
And
we are.
As always, we will see you tomorrow.
Good night.